Alrighty there. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Dinozy Gamer, and welcome to this, our playthrough of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Joining me today are my wonderful and illustrious crew of Patreons who help support the channel and come get to play a fun and wonderful and awesome game with me here on Fridays. So, guys, tell everyone hello.
Hello, everyone.
Woo! Yeah, it's so good to see you all. Very, very keen. Also, a very, very big shout out to none other than the man of the hour, Schooly Eye, who, through sheer unadulterated luck, somehow or another, managed to ensure that his 100th watch streak for our channel happened to be on a day that he happened to be on stream. So, Schooly Eye, my friend, even though I can't make it official in any kind of capacity or way, I would like you to accept this honorary VIP status to the channel for reaching the big illustrious 100 watches, 100 views in a row. That's amazing. That's incredible. We're at 3 digits now. I don't know what to do if you ever hit
And Twitch is still like, oh yeah, just every 500 is an extra 450.
Yeah, that's it. It's just, you know, who knows? But yes, so thank you. And again, guys, it's always wonderful to see all these like really cool streaks in and around. It makes me feel a little old because it makes me also realize I've had that many streams. So it's a whole thing, but yeah, it's something to celebrate. I love celebrating. Celebrating is wonderful. I'll find any excuse to celebrate because I'm Australian and we're alcoholics, and that's how it works. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, sponsors, guys. Hey, listen, guys, listen. Come here. There are some pretty cool people out there, some pretty fun and amazing people out there in the TTRPG industry that do incredible work and all in one way, shape, or form contribute to making this whole thing freaking tick. This whole thing works. Starting off with Hero Forge. For the artwork you can see on stream here, everything is made using the Hero Forge 3D model making software that is available for free for people to use, and to purchase you can make these models into 3D figures for your use at home. It's freaking amazing. Not only 3D models, but you've also got 2D standees. And if you, like me, subscribe to their premium service, you can get early access to new materials, which a bunch of really cool ninja stuff just came out. But also you can make tokens for your virtual tabletops like I do. So yeah, go check out Hero Forge. Hero Forge is amazing. Hero Forge is freaking great. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape. Christina, thank you, you legend. You love your face. Yes, then we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound sets you hear while I play my game. It is always amazing to be able to build a environment and a sense of dread using really cool music, such as... what the fuck is Theater of the Flesh? Hold on. We are going on a journey together, guys. Okay.
It's gonna go one direction or the other. You know this is
I
only
know,
two
but it's a
directions to
button
go.
I have to push. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Theater of the Flesh. Hello? Let me...
Hello.
Oh.
It's silence.
It is silent. Oh, let me try again.
The sound of silence.
Good song.
It is a good song.
What is it?
Hopefully you're not having the same issues I've had over there.
Okay, hold on. Let me try a different sound first. Creepy Vault.
Worked well.
Okay,
There it
Creepy
is.
Vault's working. Okay, yeah, I got that. Okay, cool. Now let's try that again. Theater of the Flesh. Ooh.
Oh, dude.
Alright, this is dope. I fucking love this. Yeah, so this music is one of the many things that you can use to like really bring to life games. Mostly, why did I pin that?
That might have been when you were messing around with
Oh, yeah, might have been. Yeah, okay. But yeah, sound sets like this are freaking amazing and really help bring the mood up. This is from the Black Pudding Battle that is now available over on Sirenscape. So yeah, go check it out. It is so cool, and playing around with this stuff has always been amazing. Speaking of which, for those of you who want to know what a black pudding sounds like, there you go. Ah, yes. But yeah, that's cool. Oh man, I love that one. Oh
Yeah,
I think-
that was awesome.
yeah, I think that's good. I think that's becoming one of my boss battle ones. I think Theater of the Flesh. Cool name too. All right, and lastly but not leastly, we have of course our VTT of choice fantasy grounds for the beautiful art, for the beautiful things that we have on screen. Our maps, our tokens, our monsters, our encounters, our dice rollers. Everything is done using fantasy grounds. Fantasy grounds is what I use just because it's super easy and intuitive for me to use, and so I do. Last little announcement we have, of course, which has just gone up there. I have been nominated for a Crit Award for Best Legacy Twitch Channel. And guys, it would mean the world to me to potentially win this. I mean, it is a true honor to get nominated. But if you guys deem it me worthy of such an award, then please share the form link with your friends, with your families, with your millions of burner accounts. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. But and yeah, nominate not only myself but a bunch of the other fun content creators that we know in and around the space who have also been up for awards as well. But yeah, would mean the world to receive some notes for this. That's the thing. All right. What is next? Incidentally, there is a Pathfinder bundle on Humble. Oh yeah, yes. I think I did see that. Is it a Pathfinder First Edition bundle? I thought. I didn't know if there was a Second Edition one. But either way, yes. If you go keep your eyes on Humble Bundle too. Humble Bundle is filled with some really cool stuff, and proceeds go to charity. So there you go. Second edition, cool. Thanks, Australis. Yeah, go check out the Humble Bundle. Actually, you know what? Let me give you permission here. You should be able to post a link if you would like to as well. Okay, there we go. Sweet. I need to save that. Cool. All right, done. Whew, yeah, no, that's okay, Christina. Mathing is definitely hard. I will get to those in just a moment. Now, guys, let's now take the ball and turn it over to my lovely players to tell us about the characters, the main star attractions of today's adventure, starting with none other than Cinderiel, played by the wonderful and amazing Schoolie.
Yes, so Cinderella is, let's admit it, she's a young elf. Acts it, but she's also Cleric of Serenite, as she's trying to bring some light to this dark world.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Then, of course, we move on to Westinson, played by our dear friend, Amarian.
Hello. Westinson is a former guard from a neighboring city, or possibly distant city, haven't decided, who ran afoul of his commanding officer and has been kicked out, and has since wandered the world, imbibing many a drink and vomiting on many a shoe.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's pretty much him in a nutshell. Okay, let me... You know what? I'm also going to do this. Let me... Yeah, I'm gonna put some music on for you guys. Done.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, I see how, I
Next
see
up.
how it is.
Yeah, no, it's just after you're done.
Okay, yeah. All right. I see where we're going tonight. I see.
All right. Next up, joining us once more in the battlefield is Titus, our Azarketi tiefling, played by our dear friend Sean.
Yes, he's an Azarketi tiefling champion. He is the champion of Shaylin, the goddess. Oh my gosh, I almost thought I was going to say regular god at first, but the goddess of art. And because he has been given, well, several second chances, he always believes that other people deserve a second chance. and will go out to defend anyone and also help them discover who they might really be under the surface.
Very cool. And speaking of being more than what's on the surface, we have Ziak, the Colo monster hunter, played by our dear friend Rock.
Yeah, that's right. Ziak is a monster hunter from a family of monster hunters. He was adopted. There's a sad story behind that, but that's for another time.
All right, brilliant. Then we have from the local watering hole, the dive bar known as the Hagfish, we have Peyton, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello, yes, I'm Peyton. I'm a human rogue. Known to most people in town for better or for worse. And yeah, works at the Hagfish. And when he gets a job, usually he gets a bit more stern, but otherwise when there's no job and he works around and, he just kind of like, he's kind of laid back a bit. Just, yeah, basically that.
Cool. Yep, he is definitely laid
Tries to be
back.
intimidating on the job, but
Currently laid back in the dirt.
yeah.
All right. And last but certainly not least, we have Navanda.
Good morning. How are you going today?
I'm well, thank you.
Thank you. That sounds good. I play Navanda. He is a Magus, once part of the Sable Company Marines. He is now a rancher and homesteader here at Sandpoint. He is being called in to help out with a small favor, a tiny little favor, an itty bitty favor from Father Xantulas that results in him going underground and killing some undead goblins. So he's having a good day.
Well, that's not your goal. I mean, your goal isn't to deal with goblins. Your goal is to go and try and find the body of a stolen corpse belonging to Nualia, a former resident of the town turned evil, but one who's getting put to rest.
Listen, that's how it started. Now it's killing undead goblins.
Yes, but you're not getting paid to kill undead goblins.
You don't need to be paid to kill undead goblins.
That is
bonus.
also fair point. All right, now guys, we are a little bit behinder than I wanted to be, so we are going to zoom through and talk about you guys in chat. Guys, thank you so much for being here and being a part of the Dead Aussie Gamers show. Having you guys watch my channel and enjoy all the cool shenanigans me and my Patreons get up to honestly brings me such light and such joy during the week. Every single one of my games I treasure very deeply, and I treasure it because I get to have fun not only with my players but with you guys at home as well. There are a number of oh man, sorry. I would just real quick. I would love to play Bloodlords. That would be so cool. Anyway, but I don't. But ironically, it would feel like just the Pathfinder version of Strahd, and I would just be too paranoid to play it with Neil. Not
Right,
after
I just
everything.
wouldn't play a wizard.
No. Now, now, guys, as we mentioned before, here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel, I mean, there's a reason I do this live on Twitch, right? If we're not live, if we're doing it like a pre-recording, great, fantastic. But if it's live, I want you guys in chat to be as much a part of the game as all of my players. And for that, we have a number of different ways for you to interact with the game as we play. Just by watching the show, you earn channel points, which can be redeemed at any point in time in order to give my heroes a bunch of advantages, such as insight bonuses to give them clues if they seem clueless, inspiration to give them advantage on their next d20 rolls, encounter rolls, wandering monsters, divine intervention, tons and tons and tons of cool stuff there, which anyone can access. Those of you who are subscribed, you guys will earn channel points a little quicker as well, so always worth subscribing if you guys have the ability to do so. In addition, if you guys have if you guys have the ability to, because I always say this, donate generously, but donate responsibly. If you guys do have a way to help Dag out with his monthly bills, for those of you who were here for the last stream, I did have some emergency cap bills that came up, and we absolutely destroyed that cost, which was amazing. So now I've got a little bit of money set aside from that stream to my wonderful kitty cat who has now got her, she has her antibiotic medication, which, for those of you who care about that sort of thing, she is so good at taking it. We were really worried about that, but honestly, we just like dipped it in tuna water and just fucking gone. Like we didn't even need to wrap it in anything. It just remotely smelt like food, and it was gone. So she's great. She's good. She's happy. She's eating. She's going to the bathroom. So we're hoping for a big full recovery from all that stuff as well. So yes, thank you to everyone from that. So we are back on DAG monthly bills, which of course I am taking into account all the stuff that happened before I had to change over to that. So that's why it's only $250. So if I can make $250, I've paid my bills for the month. Yay, go DAG. Okay. Sorry, I do want to, because, I mean, you guys know me. Money is very transparent on my channel, and it always will be because, I don't want to lie to people. I don't want to, take advantage of you and say oh no, my grandma's died for the 15th time. I'm not one of those guys. No. All right. As far as donations go, let's talk about our GM rewards. They are now pinned to the chat, which you guys should be able to see there. For $5, you can gain a hero point for my players or a jinx point for me. Hero points have already been awarded to Cinderial and Peyton on behalf of our dear friend Christina.
Thank you.
Now, hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points, which can also be purchased for $5, allow me to counter hero points, have bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I have 2 decks of cards here, and you will get to pick one of these decks of cards. The first deck is a deck of heroic actions, which come with a bunch of free actions that our heroes will be able to use at any point in time, should they so desire. Westinson, you have been awarded a heroic action from our dear friend Christina, and I will need you to pick a number between 1 to 5.
Just a second, tormenting Neil.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Move along. There we go. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Endure the onslaught. Play at any time and give a creature you can see resistance 5 to all damage until the start of your next turn. If you're 7th level or higher, that resistance becomes 10. If you are 12th level or higher, the resistance becomes 15. I'm going to modify that and say instead of till the start of your next turn, we're going to make it until the end of that particular combat engagement. And I will consider that to be all targets on the field. So, for example, if you're fighting a bunch of goblins and more goblins show up, it will still count because it is still a goblin encounter. But if a dragon shows up, kills all the goblins, that is a new encounter. Make sense?
Yep.
So, as long as it's for the thing, you'll get that. So, endure the onslaught. Also, this will count as a hero point as well, should you choose to use it for that purpose also. So, thank you for that, Christina. The second deck that you can choose from with the $10 reward is the Flashback Plot Twist deck, where I will draw 3 cards from this deck, and one of those will be chosen by you, by the donator, to then take place during the course of the game. These are really fun, quirky little things that challenge me as a GM and give me the opportunity to try and, just make things a little bit more exciting, a little bit more fun as we play. Then, of course, we have our $20 donation, which is the coveted golden natural 20, which is just a natural 20 because sometimes you just want to win. So there you go. Then we have our $50 donation, which is either a boss buff that'll allow you to increase the difficulty of a challenge our group is facing, making minions into stronger minions, strong minions into bosses, bosses into super bosses, etc., etc., etc. We also can, make things more difficult in terms of the environment, up the ante, make the stakes higher. Bunch of cool stuff happens to make the encounter more deadly. Alternatively, if you feel generous, though, you can use that $50 to give a magic item to a player of your choice. This can be a homebrew item you design that I will stat out for my players. It could be an item that I will create and give them as part of a set, or you can help them work towards their wish list, which, of course, is just the stuff that they wish and desire for their characters as well. Yay! And then last but not least, we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item for the first few games of the Seven Dooms of Sandpoint is geared towards building a reputation and a rapport with the people of Sandpoint. As the name implies for this adventure, it is going to mostly happen around Sandpoint and involve the people of Sandpoint. So, for a $100 secret menu item, you guys will get to be able to make a NPC that will be a major part of the adventure. So right now we have from one of our lovely audience members, Misha, a character who runs the local herbology apothecary and who is currently in a kind of a background situation with Peyton, having both grown up in an orphanage in town. So these characters and more not only mean you get to place yourself into the world, or your character into the world, but also you're giving me currency to make things more important for my players and their characters as we're playing as well. So there you go. So that's the $100 secret menu item. And we're only going to be doing this for the first little quest type thing. So that option is not going to be there the entire time. But for now that is. Cool. You guys ready to kick it off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, without any further ado then, let us... Ooh. What if I... Yes. All right. One moment. Perfect. All right. Then let us return once more to Sandpoint, a quaint, small, and comfortable town on the coasts of the Varisian frontier. But it's not in the town, bustling with people, that we return to our adventure. It is over by the Sandpoint graveyard, behind the great cathedral, where a group of adventurers have been asked to go beneath the graves and to recover a body stolen from within the graveyard's sanctuary. Nualia, a child of Sandpoint who had grown to be a woman filled with anger and hate, abused emotionally by her father, the former priest, and taken advantage of by a town wrought with superstition about her Asimar heritage. The poor girl turned eventually against the town, rose an army of goblins to attack, and eventually was put down by a group of heroes. After which, her body was buried on the outskirts, just, at the edges of the graveyard. Father Xantus, the current priest, felt that the town had let the poor girl down, and wished to put her soul at rest with the aid of another ally. But when they went to exhume the body of Nualia, it was gone. Our heroes found a tunnel beneath her grave, leading into a warren filled with goblin ghouls. Ghoulblins, in fact. And a battle broke out. Peyton, receiving most of the fury of the tiny creature's claws and teeth, was eventually rendered unconscious and dragged through the warren into other chambers. Our heroes made quick pursuit to try and rescue their ally, and eventually found themselves in a small altar religious room within the warren itself, where a creature by the name of... it's not going to tell me.
You mean Glorcus?
Glorcus, thank you. A creature by the name of Glorcus. Why does it say Glorcus? Oh, because I haven't put the ID on. There we go, Glorcus. A creature by the name of Glorcus that has claimed that he will, of course, not balk in the face of the surface dwellers. The Longshanks shall know his fury and his rage. And then, several of the goblins died. And we are amidst this battle. But with the explosive spells, the powerful hits, and the exchange back and forth, unfortunately, the roof has given way. And the soil from above has started to collapse in on top of our heroes. And that is where we return, with everyone rolling a reflex save.
Oh, we did that at the end.
Oh, did we?
Okay.
Yeah, because I was stabilized, and then that made me go unconscious again to dying too.
Yeah.
Well, a reflex save has been rolled. All right. So, Peyton, unconscious, buried beneath the rubble. As you all remain still, dirt fills your eyes, your ears. As you dig and move through the soil, nothing seems stable. You start to call out to one another and can hear each other but cannot see. The door just rang for me, so I'm gonna go quickly deal with that. But you guys can talk to each other through the dirt before I return. So, scene is yours. Go. And Titus, you're not there yet.
Yeah.
Is everyone still alive?
Regretfully, yes.
Are
Yeah.
those things still here?
Yeah.
Also, regretfully, yes.
Oh.
Yes. They're still here.
All right, let's. All right, where is everyone? Let me just. I can't see anything. Can I just? That is that who's that? Who's that? Am I touching?
Actually, I think you can see with my lamp.
Hello.
No, because aren't you guys buried?
Yeah.
Are we?
I have
Are
a
we
thing
buried?
box.
Oh,
I wonder what this is.
Ooh.
Box.
Wait! I have a premonition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's specifically from Matt and Jazz. Is it okay if I open it on stream?
if you like.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna open this on stream. I don't even know
You
what
wanna
this
be
is.
banned.
You don't wanna
It's an
get banned.
award for being the best Twitch streamer of
Matt's
all
gonna ban
time.
him for. I tricked you.
It is. It's just this big psych. It's spiders. Okay, here we go.
Or it's like one of those like
Giant spider.
Okay.
boxing
About that
gloves
brown
thing.
recluse discussion we had earlier.
Oh, this is really cool. Oh, look at this dragon's blood. Ooh, guys, check this out. There it
Oh,
is. Look at
awesome.
that.
Ooh.
Oh, this is cool. Ooh, it smells super nice too. Oh, and lattices. Oh my God. There's all these candles. Oh, these are amazing. Oh, these are so cool. Oh, I love this one. This one smells the best. Hold on, what is this one? This one is vanilla chai. Oh, that is why I like that
Ooh,
one. Look at
yeah.
that one. That one's so pretty.
Yeah.
And that one's so cool. Look at that. Oh,
My
little teacup
favorite
candles.
drink.
These are
I
dope.
love vanilla chai tea.
Unboxing at Sandpoint. Oh, and they come with little dishes too.
Unboxing
Look
at
at that.
Sandpoint
Oh,
graveyard.
that's awesome. I love these. Yay!
Random-
Oh, what lovely little gifts. Thank you. Matt,
Random
do you have some
NPC.
context for this?
Yeah.
hold on.
Jazz, my amazing wife, has got into candle making, and we thought you might like some.
Yeah, I absolutely do.
Ooh.
I was wondering if like this was something you were making or Jazz was making.
No, this is what Jazz is making.
This is what Jazz is making. Do you have a
It's
link?
cool. That is so cool.
Is there like a store link? Is there?
Yeah. There's a store link somewhere. I will send it to you.
No, just post it in chat, and Jazz do this
okay.
as well.
No problem.
Okay. While I'm doing this, we're gonna do a quick advertisement. First of all things fantasy and jazz are two incredible and wonderful people. Matt, obviously a very creative and incredible role player, and also a streamer on their own via Twitch. So definitely go check out All Things Fantasy's show as well. And Jazz is a sweet bean, very creative. Has a ton of incredibly fun art things that they've done. They've already sent me a small little dragon and some dice bags and a bunch of cool stuff as well. And I can tell you, the dragon's blood has a very it's hard to describe. It's like definitely got like that sort of campfire vibe. I'm definitely getting that. And it's kind of one of those ones that I can imagine like a winter scent that I would really love to just like sit and read a book with. The vanilla chai is super sweet. This is one of those things that takes me to my childhood. This like very much an addictive kind of very soft smell, and it is definitely one of those ones that I think I'm going to be this is probably the one I'm going to use the most. I absolutely love this one as well. So yes, go check it out. Support our dear friends, because in case you didn't know, Jazz is also a lover of all of our four-legged, one-legged, winged babies as well. So very good being worth supporting. So yay, there we go. Miss being able to tolerate candles. They absolutely. Yes, I also need to be very careful with candles because one of my cats is allergic. But there are definitely places that I'm able to enjoy them. So yay, there we go. All right. Fantastic. Cool. Ta-da!
Melting my heart here. Thank you.
Yay.
And
Well,
now back
I mean,
to the
look,
people that could really use a candle.
Well, I mean, look, to be fair, if my stream is going to be interrupted to go and get your delivery, I may as well talk about it. So, you know. So again, thank you, Jazz, as well. These are beautiful. These are absolutely wonderful and such a pleasant surprise for my Friday. So, yay. Most cats are allergic to fire dag. That's fair. You know, it's out of line, but it's not wrong.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
very fine.
So, have you guys shared your final words with one another? Is that it? Yeah, you guys good?
Yeah,
Coffee and darkness mainly. But
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Sweet,
I
sweet.
damned Neil.
Okay. All right. You guys can definitely hear each other, but once more, you cannot see each other. Peyton is unconscious, and there's no sign of the two remaining goblins. What would you guys like to do?
I'd
guess
like to become
swim
conscious,
upward
but
in that would be an option.
Mm-hmm.
Am I just blinded by my lamp right now because I'm in a closed place?
No, you're blinded because there's dirt in your face. Have you ever? Yeah, stick your head in the sand. That's what you're in.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see your lantern.
Oh, okay. I can only. Okay.
So Vander will try to just push in a direction, I guess, wherever it's easiest to kind of swim through.
All right.
Swim with dirt.
Just hopefully it's not further down.
All right. Roll me a percentage as you start to claw and scrape through the dirt and earth.
whoa.
Nice. Who would you like to find first as you dig through the ground?
I probably wish it was Ziak because he has the light, but it really doesn't matter.
No, that's fine. Ziak, you feel the earth moving around you, and eventually some of the area clears and Navander appears. You kind of like, again, just shake some of the dirt from your fur as you see one another. The light from the candle, from the lantern seems to kind of illuminate that area a little bit.
You still alive?
I think so. Where's the other? Still buried?
Probably. You're the first one I found.
Or
Careful, those goblins are still running around as well. I'll start digging over here. If you find anything, well, actually, no, I need your light. Can you come here with me?
All right.
Yeah.
Make a roll another percentage roll as you continue to dig.
Mhm.
20%. All right. At this point, you hit solid rock and find it difficult to move. You kind of feel like maybe you've lost a bit of your bearing. We're going to go to Westonson.
Okay, so I'm going to start basically doing the same thing. I'm going to start digging through the dirt, trying to clear as much as possible to find the next person.
All right. Roll me a percentage as you also begin to dig. Now, you are a hearty dwarf. Perfect.
6. I find a
Oh my
landmine.
Well, actually, with a six, you pull the unconscious body of Peyton from the rubble.
Huh.
So as I pull him out, I'll secure him. So I'll put my arms underneath his arms to get him and pull him close to me,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to choke him to death by pouring a healing potion down his throat.
All right, very well. Peyton, as the pomegranate flavored liquid pours over your lips, you feel your bones and your bruises start to mend and stitch once more.
Do I just roll in the
Ouch.
chat and you apply it, or can I? How do I
Roll
apply
roll
it?
in chat and it'll apply. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, 11 points of healing to Peyton.
And then as my last sort of thing, I tell him to start clawing through the dirt, and I kind of push him in a direction, sort of opposite the direction I'm going, to start fanning out and looking for more people.
All right. Peyton, you come to as well. Westonson, can I get you another? Can you get another percentage check from you?
51. You can't get more average.
All right, 51. You come upon Cinderiel.
You all right? Nothing hurt? Nothing broken?
I think I'm mainly in one piece.
Okay. Found Peyton. He's heading off in another direction, looking for people. You can either stay close, or you can head off, and I turn you in another direction to head. That's sort of different from the direction I was heading.
Well,
We need to start
given the
clearing
fact-
space to get people together.
So, given the fact that I cannot see, she would probably try to almost clutch onto your shoulder.
Wait, we're still underground. I thought we would have been above now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep looking then. People too.
Okay, then. No, don't worry. Stay with me.
Right.
I tie a piece of my sash that goes from my my musket,
Mhm.
and I'll use that as a hold on to this.
All right. As you do so, we cut away from the buried site to a tiefling. Now, you guys had briefly met Titus when Father Xantus gave everyone the quest. However, Titus and Father Xantus remained behind in order to have a quick chat on a few matters before he caught up with you. Titus, you've come down the grave the same way that the others had, and you arrive just in time to see this plume of dark dirt and dust blow out from a nearby chamber. You see blood everywhere and several dead goblinoid figures strewn about the place.
Oh no. I will rush up to, well, the collapse, and do what I can to dig into the wall of dirt that's now there.
All right. As you rush
Also,
up, please make me a
map. Oh, actually,
yep.
speed up.
Please
There
make
we
me a percentage roll.
All right. Oh, percentage, yes. $71.
71. All right. With a 71, Westonson. Sorry.
Yes.
Navander and Ziak. you guys suddenly feel some of the dirt slipping away from underneath you, as if something is pulling you away from this wall. And sure enough, you begin to fall out next to where Titus is.
Oh, you're still alive. Oh, thanks, Shaylin. Is everyone else in there okay? Or do you know?
That
Don't
is
Don't
an
know.
excellent question.
All right, you all begin to continue digging and pulling. And Westonson, Cindariel, and Peyton, I need you guys to roll me percentages, please. Very nice.
Amen.
Cindariel's not very nice. All right. So, Westonson, you and Peyton managed to make your way out. However, just as Cindariel is about to escape as well, a clawed hand grabs onto her leg.
Yeah.
As you turn back, you see Glorkus's face. You will never escape me. Roll a quick initiative. Your perception, please. This is just Cindariel.
Yep.
All right, Cindariel, you get the initiative on Glorkus as he has grabbed hold of your leg. Ah!
Okay, so I know this thing's undead by this point, I presume.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very well. Yeah. In which case, the area around her hand will almost start to glow as it gives off a faint, almost shimmer with heat. As the healing light of Sirene will try to purge this undead that's gripping her.
All right, by fire be purged.
Yay.
Okay, he halves the damage that you deal to him.
Hopefully still enough. Maybe not.
All right, that's 3 points of damage. All right. But that is 2 actions. You do still have 1 more. You can just give him a swift kick if you want to try.
Yeah, well, if he's grabbing onto her leg, then yeah.
Point kick.
All right.
Uh,
You try to kick him in the jaw.
Yep, hold on, I just need to add the first item. So I presume this counts as attack number 2.
Yep.
Oh,
That tracks.
All right.
Break your blood on it.
That is a critical miss. So, I mean, you do have a hero point and a nat 20.
Wait.
I think for this, I'll just live with a crit miss. Yeah.
All right, crit miss. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
Number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Funny bone. You drop an item you're holding. If I remember correctly, you're holding on to Westonson's sash.
Yep.
All right. You drop hold of Westonson's sash. So Westonson, as he's grabbing onto you and you've pulled out, you've kind of gone to like sort of help Cindariel out, but then you've seen Cindariel suddenly get tugged back. There's kind of like this panicked look. She's grabbed fire and sort of shoved it back down the hole that she was coming out of, and then turns and gives you one last look before
Being perfectly fine.
maybe it could happen. What is your fortitude save?
It would be 17.
17. Oh, you might be fine. 17. That is not gonna. So you are pulled back into the hole briefly, and you've let go of the sash. Glorcus is then going to use Divine Lance.
Oh, don't worry, that never works.
You're not wrong.
Was that before they changed it because of the alignments? Last time that you were using it.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, don't forget, I'm using it, so I mean...
That's true.
It's not giving me my attack value.
What do you mean? Divine Lance is the best spell ever. Always works. Never fails.
I don't know if we've been playing the same Pathfinder.
Huh,
It's
weird.
helpful in killing trees, evil trees specifically.
That's why you always go the neutral option. That's
Okay,
everything.
well, with Divine Lance, we're going to do this as best we can, because unfortunately they haven't done this well. So, that's a 4. Trained is 6, plus his level is 4, so that's 10. Alright, so I get a plus 10. Alright, so he's rolling to attack you. Cindario, your AC
18.
18. Unfortunately, that is a 28. Which, of course, is a critical hit. Because, of course, it is.
Oh, boy.
You take 2d4 spirit damage, which is double damage on a critical hit. Which is 9 points of damage as you are struck with a divine lance.
And number 1.
Sorry?
It was a crit. It's number 1.
Oh, for the card.
On the
Oh,
card.
right, yes, thank you. Number 1. Yeah. Bomber spell. That's not really going to apply. Oh, cut off from magic. The target
Ooh.
cannot cast spells or activate magic items for 1d4 rounds.
Ooh.
That's a very
That's-
rare one to actually have worked, so you are cut off for 1 round.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Could have been worse there, I guess.
All right. We'll now go into a proper initiative with everyone. Glorcus, because that was more of a surprise round between Cindariel and Glorcus. But it is now Glorcus's turn again.
Gosh.
I'll follow by Cinderia.
Actually, no, it would make sense if it was Cindariel. I apologize. Let's do it that way. Cindariel, you go first, and then Glorcus can go.
Okay. So he's not actually grabbing hold, is he?
He currently has a hold of your foot, but he's more repositioned you. So he's not restraining you in the way that being grappled would be. He is making physical contact.
Okay. Let's go with a bit of the thematics of this one. As she's gone to try to crawl out, because obviously she knows where she got dragged from.
Yeah.
Part of that movement is going to be a reflexive kick in this thing's face to get that initial leverage. So start with a kick and then try to crawl.
All right, let's do it.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Unfortunate, but not a critical fail.
Yeah. As I said, it was more the thematics of the initial, but the rest of it is going to be crawling away
All right.
into safety.
5, 10. All right. You crawl and you make your way out just in within reach of everyone. Do I presume people want to grab you and pull you out?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I will definitely.
Yes.
All right.
For
The whole
sure.
team grabs hold and pulls you loose. As you do so, these beady yellow eyes peer at you from the dark. Beware.
Think you
I
could put that,
will-
Westonson?
What?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you talking at first, Michael. My
It's
bad,
fine.
I'll stop.
He goes, beware. 7 dooms come for you. 7 dooms will seek you out and bring about the end of all things. This is only the beginning.
While he's monologuing, I shoot him.
And he disappears.
I was gonna say, can you hit back there? See if it's true.
All right. All right.
Oh,
You are in the
Everyone all
dark, dank cave.
yeah.
Is everyone here okay? I am sorry I
now
arrived
I'm-
late.
Better late than never.
Well, clearly in your state, I can't say for certain.
And at that point, I'm going to drink my lesser healing potion as well.
You also might need some alcohol as a pick-me-up after all.
Yeah.
All right. You may absolutely do so.
Okay, 2d8 plus the 5.
It is really
Uh,
unfortunate because
9.
I had a lot of stuff that could have really helped in that encounter.
For sure.
Oh well.
28.
So are we taking a little bit of time? Is it like 10 minutes?
Presumably, yeah, about 10 minutes or so as you guys are resting.
In which case, can I use treat wounds expert on Peyton during that time?
Yes, you may.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, that whole area there is now blocked off.
Oh, yay.
All right.
Ah, thanks, Sandero.
Recovering your wounds and gathering your what's the word?
Wits.
Resolve?
Wits. I don't want to say wits. It's not wits. It's like gathering your courage, I guess.
Gathering.
There is now only one path that lays before you. I think.
Looks like it.
Yes.
That's obviously the one that takes us directly home.
Yep, there's one path that still remains for you to take.
All right.
It lies to the north and similarly has several struts that have been built to keep this entrance open.
Well,
Oh.
feel like
Sandero
I
said-
should.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Cinderella. I think I should mention also. I got bit a couple times by them, and I think it's starting to. I think it's starting to turn. Now show them the bites.
Ooh.
Anything you got that can help me?
So I'm guessing, knowing from these bites, would Cinderella know that it'd be an immediate thing, or more of a let's look at that when we get back to the light of day?
Make a
Right, fine.
religion check to see if you know about what's going to happen with that.
Peyton's gonna turn into a zombie.
26.
Okay, with that, you would know that there are many stages to ghoul fever. In stage 1, he's just a carrier, and that'll be about 24 hours before he's in any real danger. However, Peyton's one seems to be more advanced. He has now gotten a fever, and any healing he receives is halved, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
so I instead take 7, so I'll deal 7 damage to me then. So I fix that. There we go.
Oh, no,
Oh,
in
and
total
then
for the
also-
day.
No. So I gotta.
So that
take
includes
half.
your healing potions and stuff.
Yep. No, I
Yeah.
know. That's what I'm doing. So 9, half round down, right? That'll be
Yeah.
4.
Cool.
4. I'll deal 4 more damage.
Yeah.
Or 5 damage,
So-
I guess, to me.
So
And you
while
can
he's
kind of,
looking,
yeah, you can kind of see that
Whoops.
from how resistant his wounds are to being treated.
yeah,
There
But-
we go.
I'd also probably guess that it's not something I can fix immediate because I'm guessing it's a save to then when it gets to the end of the day to reduce it. If you said 24 hours, sorry, that's probably me metagaming diseases.
Yeah, correct. But you know, yeah, like I said, you would know that like there'd still be a few more stages. It's not until stage 5 that he'll die.
Yeah.
He's
see.
currently
Oh.
at stage 2, maybe.
But it's more a case of I'll say, oh, maybe when we get topside and I've got the full light and we're not pressed in, I'll see if I can help treat
Yeah, of course.
that a bit better.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit! I should use that if I knew I would get bit at first. We forgot we had these anti-plague potions. Maybe I should drink it now, and then that will help me save against more pressing ones if I ever get bit again. I think that's for that, right? No, this is a disease, right?
It is a disease.
Okay. So yeah, if I now drink this, then if I happen to get bit anymore, which I don't plan to, I'm gonna try to be careful now.
Peyton became
Um,
very eloquent very quickly and very versed in chemistry.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna drink this. I'm gonna drink this anti-plague potion too. So I'm drinking this anti-plague potion, and I say, doesn't taste as good as I thought it would. And yeah, so now I have a +2 item bonus to fortitude saves against disease for 24 hours, including any daily saves against a disease affliction.
Very nice. When you come to your
At
daily
least it-
save tomorrow, you will get a +2 bonus.
Nice.
Yep.
At least it would taste better than the swill that's at the place that you're from.
You're not wrong. But we try not to say that. You fuck.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Weston's a window too. Well, I believe I should point
Yeah.
to avoid any such mishaps, and as recompense for me being late.
Why don't you go out first?
That's what I just said. I'll take point.
Good.
That's what that
Listen.
means.
But I'm
Good.
still the one with the lamp. It's dark in here.
I don't need to worry
you
with
should
such
go behind him at
trivial things. I can see in the darkest of oceans.
I can see in the dark. Ah, my toe.
All right.
All right.
Amanda
Travis,
turns
go on.
over to Zach and says, "Get a load of this guy."
It's just a little dramatic, you know.
Okay. Following the lead of Titus as he begins to make his way down the corridor, you travel west, following the very narrow passage. Similarly, though you do not need to crawl like you did when you entered the grave, you duck down and keep your head as low as you can. Until eventually you find yourselves coming to an end to the unworked stone and rubble, and instead finding yourself in what looks to be a low-ceilinged wooden braced tunnel comes to an end through a stone wall in which a 4-foot diameter hole has been burrowed. This rectangular room you now find yourself in is lit from beyond by flickering flames at the center of what appears to be a 7-pointed star. These carvings on the east and western walls are where this light source seems to come from. And in front of you, it seems as though wood and debris have been piled on top of one another in order to try and bar passage beyond.
Oh, crap.
Can I do a religion check on like the 7-pointed star or some of the other designs in this room?
A history check if you can. Or,
history,
I
uh,
would do it.
or if there's any appropriate kind of similar thing. Maybe a society check.
Okay, because I was thinking like religion if it had like any religious context. But
No,
yeah, if it
no, this does not have
not.
religious connotations.
Yeah. Where's my
I would do
history?
it. I would do the same thing. Yeah, where's my history?
Yeah. Well, I don't have high hopes, but who knows?
All right, nice. That is a 20 on society. And Ziak, are you doing it as well?
Society right there.
Yep. You got it? Nice.
Yep. I found it.
Oh.
Nope. I don't know.
Yeah, I
anything.
am also. Did you say we all can do it?
Anyone who would like to, you were all looking at the symbol.
Okay. Sorry, I was something.
Yeah.
No, that's a 10.
Nope. Titus.
Can I make an argument for an Arcana check, please?
I would like to hear the argument.
Because this is this symbol would have a strong arcane connection to it.
I would say that your Arcana check would tell you that it is a light spell that has been cast on it, but it wouldn't
Yeah.
tell you necessarily the symbol and its meaning without knowing the societal nature of it.
Okay.
It is like looking at it's like looking at a ruin in Thebes, for example, with a symbol that may be associated with a noble house of that era. You don't
Yeah.
know necessarily what that means. But
What
yes.
about a Sandpoint lore?
Oh, okay. You know what? Yes, I will allow Sandpoint lore. Like, there's a few things here that might count for that.
Sandpoint Society.
Unfortunately, no. Okay, so, hey, the Phoenix Path raiding in with a party of 3, welcoming you, bloody beautiful legends. You, our heroes are currently underground in search of a corpse that has been stolen by goblin ghouls. Right now, they have found a symbol of a 7-pointed star, and our heroes are investigating it and what it potentially means. Now, the only person to have passed this check was Titus. So, Titus, first of all, this is the symbol of the star you see before you.
Looks actually really cool.
Now, what this symbol means, it's something that has long existed in this area of Galarian. It is known as the Shehedron, a 7-pointed star that represents one of the first human empires. After the fall of Aslant, there was an empire that was ruled by 7 rune lords, great and powerful mages who were the forebearers of magic and arcane knowledge as they know it now. Each were considered to be cruel and tyrannical, and each had a different symbol associated with it. Given that there were 7 rune lords, there are 7 points to each star, and likewise there are 7 runes attached to each of the corners here, you gain the impression that this is a symbol of the Thalassian Empire. This is a Shehedron, and more importantly, each of these runes is likely a symbol of one of the rune lords themselves. Also, a very big shout out and welcome to our friends from Careful Cantrip. Freaking wonderful to see you, my friends. Hope you're doing good. Also, can we get another shout out for the Crit Awards as well? Because we also want to let people know that our friends at Careful Ketchup are also up for Best NPC at the Crit Awards as well. So if we are filling out those forms and helping us through, hey, give them a bit of support as well. Always freaking amazing. Okay. Now, that is what you've seen as you've walked in. Oh, and for the people who have just joined us as well, the group is looking for a corpse that has been stolen by some goblin ghouls. And, they're basically just tracking them through this catacomb beneath the graveyard. There you go. All right. After seeing these two symbols, Titus, that's what you know about them. And again, directly in front of you is a door that seems to have been barred by just someone stacking just a bunch of stuff in front of it.
Yeah, I will get to work at peeling it away and just clearing it as best as I can.
All right. It does not take long to clear this up. It is not a well-built structure, but it's just there nonetheless. Eventually, you unveil the door beyond, and presuming you open it, there's a corridor of well-worked stone that lies here. Perhaps once an ancient catacomb, long since forgotten beneath the city streets. It is well known that Sandpoint has built its history on the old Thalassian empires before. Though you have no idea what purpose this place may have served, for now at least, it seems the goblins have taken residence here.
And this is now like regular medium-sized height, right? Like because this is like an actual corridor that is meant for people, not goblins.
Yes, this is a corridor meant for regular medium-sized folk.
Yeah, I guess saying people, not goblins, that sounded kind of racist.
It's fine.
Also, I will also kind of whisper to Ziak behind me. I'm like, also, I wonder if that star symbol has anything to do with the 7 dooms that creature talked about. It is odd that 7 might be the number when we are also dealing with these 7 rune lords. Could be a happenstance, but I don't know. Anywho, which direction do you think we should tackle first? I'm keen on left.
Okay, I'm going to
Well,
I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a GM little bit here. Like this is just in general, generally speaking, when we are speaking to another player, always a good idea to give us some breathing room to wait for that player to respond. We had 3 or 4 questions that were asked of the one player before. Which direction would you like to go? I think we should go left. What do you think about this thing? I think it's this thing. And there's a lot of things that have been asked, but no room to allow for that role play to come back. It's okay. It happens. It happens from time to time, especially when we're feeling a zone, for sure. So I'm gonna roll it back a little bit and allow for Ziak to have those answers. So the first question is to Ziak. What do you make of these symbols?
okay. CX says, don't know. I tried to examine myself. Do you know what they are?
Yes, they represent the 7 rune lords of Sandpoint. Yeah, and then I will go back and then ask the questions like, do you think this has to do with the 7 dooms that creature mentioned?
Well, before that, we'll also throw the ball to the other players as well to see if there's something that they would like to contribute to that. Hearing that the 7-pointed star was a symbol of the old empires, does anyone else have anything they want to add to it?
My wife told me stories about that sort of thing. Apparently, that was something the old heroes, the heroes of Sandpoint, used to deal with. Bit out of my purview, though.
Yeah, nothing but drinking stories for most of what I heard. And those don't tend to carry a lot of accuracy.
Well, I'm sure the tales have been exaggerated a bit, but the main concepts were actually did happen. Like the base of it.
Of course, what Navander is referring to is the group of heroes that first defended the town against Nualia and her goblin attack, only to follow and unearth a plot behind one of the rune lords who apparently was attempting to rise to power. This was a while ago now. They were also the ones who put down Nualia in the first place. It is hard to make fact from fiction, as a lot did happen to Sandpoint at that time, including a stone giant raid upon the town itself. But it is common knowledge that the heroes of Sandpoint well and truly fought against a powerful and ancient evil. Since then, places like this have not been uncommon, and Navander's words sing somewhat true to each of you. Whether or not it was directly or whether or not it was through rumors, not a one of you are unaware of the story of the heroes of Sandpoint and their contributions to this world. Moving forward, Titus looks around and sort of feels a little bit more of a lean towards the left-hand side of the corridor. Hanging a left, he begins to make his way, following the pathway to area B2, if you would like to move in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the north and west walls of this chamber are carved with hundreds of runes, all radiating out from a seven-pointed star. A flickering flame continues to burn in the center, similar to the one that you had found yourself in the previous room. Now and then a splutter of sparks seems to shower from these flames, as if the magic itself were a little unstable. A wooden door to the northeast of the room has been adorned with a single rune, carved to vaguely look like a horned, fanged face.
I ask if there's anyone that is proficient in detecting magical traps. This door seems quite suspicious. And I would not want to open it to have it explode in my face.
So you ask if anyone can detect magic.
Yes, please.
Very well. Cinderella will squeeze forward and cast detect magic.
All right. As your eyes illuminate with lenses of magic, you cast your gaze upon the strange rune upon the door. Sure enough, there is a potent sense of magic that seems to come from it.
Well, you're definitely right that there's. Am I supposed to know the type of magic?
I guess those at a certain
Well, types
level.
of magic are no longer.
You received no information beyond presence, yeah.
Yeah. There's no longer types of magic in Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
So, do you feel like it would be safe to continue through this door, or maybe should we look somewhere else in the meantime?
Well, how about you listen to the door to see if there's anything on the other side?
True.
Unless you want to just burst right in. I mean, that is
That was my plan, but
First right in.
It's always your plan.
yeah, I was
Peyton.
gonna wait until I
Yeah,
was
so
gonna
that's how
make
you
throw
got all
everyone
those
back and keep
whites.
the door open. But
All right, yeah, I'll push put my head against the door and listen, but I'm definitely cautious about wanting to open it.
All right.
Um,
You hear footsteps on the other side. Angry footsteps.
One pair or multiple?
One pair.
Okay. I feel like. Yeah. I will turn to the.
Sorry.
I turn to the group. I'm like. I feel like what's on the other side of this door is something that might be sealed there for a reason.
Hang on.
It
one
seems
sec.
more like a cage than it does.
Let me take a listen. I'm gonna go up to the door. And I'm going to take out my brass ear.
All right, you pull
Put
out
it
a
up
small
next to the
brass
door.
horn.
Please
I'm
do not
gonna-
open it.
You
No, I'm not. You put
Listen.
it against the door. Yeah, and you get like a. Let's see.
Yeah,
What does
yeah.
it say?
Mhm.
When using it to listen through a door, window, thin wall, or similar barrier, the barrier would normally increase the DC of your perception check to hear sounds on the other side. The DC increases only by half as much as normal. It is not suitable for improving your hearing as in general, or will better served for a hearing aid. So yeah, and I will take a listen in.
You hear angry footsteps.
Okay.
Well, there's no like talking or anything.
Nope.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
this is only one pair. It's only one person, also they're talking to themselves.
Yeah, they're just walking.
Is there a way? I don't know if I can because what is there a way I can listen and know what kind of creature it is by just listening to its footsteps?
Probably not. You would tell it's
Okay.
bipedal. I'll give you guys that. Because you'll have a cadence for creatures that have, like, 4 legs or more than,
Sure.
or less than, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So then I'll pause it to the party.
Nothing better than a surprise
It-
attack.
Something seems to be locked in here. Now, hold on, Peyton. You have such a bloodlust.
I'm here to do a job. We
Th-
gotta get
this-
these bones.
This seems to be more of a cage or a prison. If the goblins wanted this locked up, maybe this is something that the goblins don't like and doesn't like the goblins in return.
How
So
do you know
do
the
we want-
goblins locked it? They barely have fingers.
That's a massive jump, Titus. Is the door locked itself?
Well,
Yeah, you just
it
said
might
was
be magically sealed.
No one said it's magically sealed, to be clear.
No, no one said
That's
it's
my
magic.
guess. Like, I'm
Door-
guessing it's magically
is the
sealed.
door even locked, Titus?
Well, if you want to open it, you can be my guest.
Are you gonna open it, Evander?
Judging by the
In my
way,
opinion, kicking
looking,
it open would
I would
create a
much rather we
surprise.
do. I'd much rather we start moving forward instead of hanging around a door. Listen, it's getting late. Wife is making a beautiful casserole dinner. I want to get home quickly.
Gotcha. I kicked the door open.
Cool.
All right, looking at this symbol,
As
I
you
mean,
kick the door in, I need
Yeah.
everyone to make me a reflex save.
You fool.
oh, that's unfortunate.
You could have just checked if the door was locked.
Okay, as the door is kicked, let's see, I have Westonson, Cinderial, and Peyton. You have all made your saving throw. However, Novander, Titus, and Ziak, you have all failed.
Really? Oh wow, I'm surprised I failed. I rolled pretty decent. Thought. Sheesh.
And
Wow.
suddenly and very abruptly, there is an explosion as fire ignites from the rune in front of you, dealing 34 damage to everyone.
Holy.
But only 17 damage to the people who made their saving throw.
Neil, you just by one fell swoop did basically 100 damage to the entire party. Actually, a lot more than 100 damage to the entire party.
I think I'm down.
There we go. All right,
I am-
25 plus 17. Okay, so
Okay. Is everyone up still?
Nope.
Yeah,
how much?
luckily I am, but
How much?
All right, who's
how much,
down?
Probably. You said 35, right?
34.
34. Okay. I'm
have
probably
done-
down. I think I am down.
All
Except-
right.
except-
Navanda and Ziak immediately go down.
Yeah, we're at negative.
As the explosion happens.
I'm surprised that 17 didn't take Peyton down.
I had 25
Bless them.
wounds. That put me up to 42, which I
Oh,
my
really?
max
Even
is
with
48.
your low healing? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I have 6 HP left.
Yeah, we're at negative 7.
I thought you were on 25 from before. Were you?
I was 25 on the wounds.
Oh, and then you halved it. Yeah, that's right. Because
Yeah.
you took half damage. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
As the explosion happens, the door does indeed kick open as as two of your party members lose consciousness. And with the door now open on the inside, you find what looks to be a shrine. An evil, occultish shrine.
Why is it never a good shrine? You come into a dark dungeon, you go through a series of caves, you kick down a warded door, and there's just like a blessing in front of you. Why is it always evil?
Yeah.
I don't know. But in any case, the creature on the other side
It's Peyton's problem.
Yeah.
looks like this.
I'm
Shove
kind
a-
of thinking that myself.
Now,
Push him in there.
a fire burns within another 7-pointed star, this time carved into the ceiling of this room, which casts a light into this area, filling it with a flickering and ominous radiance. You have just entered through one of the 2 wooden doors in this room, and in its center is a stone altar, made of marble, which sits before a crack in the wall. Atop the altar is a silver bowl with a slender, bladed knife, which balances atop the bowl's rim, pointed towards the west. The creature seems to be in prayer, and as you crash into his room, he paces towards you. He begins to speak in demonic, or abyssal. Sorry, yeah.
Mm.
I think there's a new language. I need to figure out what that is, but yes, he speaks the language of the demons. Does anyone speak such language?
Yes, I do.
All right.
They speak
Yeah,
Dwarven,
probably.
which we all know is just a near derivative of a kind of a subcultural language to
Oh yeah,
Abyssal.
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Dwarves
demon
have
turns
abyssal.
its attention to you, Peyton, I think, first. As it looks at you, it says,
Strangers, thy find me after many, many years. Pray, what be the age that doubts art find themselves in?
I
Do they
I
speak
translate
Common
for
or still-
Peyton.
Oh. I guess I tell him what year it is because I actually forgot what year it technically is right now.
The year, these numbers, they mean naught to I. Speak of the age.
It is the age of Sandpoint. I don't know what the age would be. What is it? Age of men?
Age of Sandpoint.
I don't know.
Matt, do you want to fill this one in? It is the
Yes,
age
please.
of...
Yes, if I remember correctly, we should be in the age of Lost Omens.
Correct. You are in
Lost-
the age of Lost Omens.
Gotcha.
Where prophecy does not work.
And you
Are you
watch as
okay,
he
sir?
starts stamping his feet over and over and over again. He says,
Another whole age has passed since my imprisonment here. Another era passing by while I remain here.
He begins to bellow and bleat like a goat, basically roaring out of anger. He goes to try and swat the stuff off the altar, but his hand seems to almost pass straight through all the objects that are there. This dude is quite enraged.
Please,
Look, I feel
Calm.
you, man. Just yeah.
Peyton, you
Okay.
are not in the position to be talking here. You
Fine,
just
you
blew
stand
up
where I'm
everybody.
standing then.
You go
You
take
stand
care
where
of
I'm
the people
standing
that
then.
you almost killed, please.
Yes, you stand where I'm standing, and then you can die first.
But yes, please look over the people that you knocked unconscious, please.
I will. I'll try my best. I guess. I'll take their healing potions and feed it to them.
Before you do that,
Oh, okay.
in the blast, almost with the heat haze, I'll pump out AoE heal for everyone.
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah, I thought you were one of them that got knocked out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can do this. You can do this amidst the talking and the like. As you kind of close your hands together, you see this light of illumination begin to glow, and it passes out over the group, healing everyone
So
for
everyone gets
13,
13.
except
So I
for
take
Peyton,
6.
who only heals 6. Yes, correct.
Yep.
Due to your ghoul fever.
My disease.
Oh,
in
many
which
things.
case,
I
I only heal 6 as well.
Oh, you also have ghoul fever?
He has the first
Oh.
stage, though. I don't think it's the first stage that have heals. It's the second stage.
Oh, it is, right.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Peyton is just in a
I'm half ghoul.
worst.
Or
Yeah.
1/3 ghoul.
But yeah, I just look to, well, just demonic looking entity. I mean, he is speaking abyssal, so yeah. And you know, I speak in his language. Like, please calm yourself.
Did you just tell a person who was freaking out to calm down?
That's a good point. That's not something that you do.
Too late. You're dead. Let's get
But could you please, at the very least, tell us your name, who you are, what you are doing here?
Make a diplomacy check.
That's not my strong suit, but we'll see.
Doesn't have to be, but let's see how it works.
Oh wait, never mind. No, I'm actually not that bad at diplomacy, but that also could be the other way around too. I forgot. I don't have a high charisma, but I have a high diplomacy.
All right. Well, let's see what you get.
Oh, I got a 19.
19. All right. With a 19, that's okay, I think. Hold on. I keep forgetting to do this because I have a whole mechanic. 19 is the DC. Okay, good. You make it.
Jeez.
Okay.
I am Iraza, and I have been here since the age known as Earthfall. Tasked here to overlook this small catacomb by my lord Abraxas. Kept with the Flume secret, I was to remain here until a worthy successor presented itself to take on the mantle. You seem like you have been touched. Where does your heritage hail you from, little creature?
I will say that I do most likely share your blood, in a manner of speaking, but
You hear
I
this kind of throaty rattle. His teeth clack together like very rhythmically and very quickly. Almost if you've ever seen a cat eyeballing a bird and it makes this sort of chittering sound, imagine that coming out of this goat person as you've said something that clearly entices it.
But sadly, my allegiances lie far from Abraxas.
Abraxas offers much to those who are loyal. And you do not need to only serve. Who is your other master?
My master is Shaylin, and I have made peace with my demonic heritage, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I appreciate it.
It seems as though you remain uncertain. You seem to speak with quivering tongue and shaky knee. What do you know of my master, Abraxas?
Yeah, actually, how well or how much would I know about Abraxas?
Make a religion check.
Okay.
And anyone who would
No.
like to may do so as well.
Assuming this is being translated somewhat.
You would definitely
You know-
have heard the word Abraxas multiple times at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
religion
hero
check.
point that roll because I do not like that roll.
Sure.
11's not much better, but I'll take it over that.
All right. All right, 19 is the DC. It looks like Peyton is the only person who has information. So, Peyton, actually, no, he's going to tell you anyway. I don't even know why I asked you to roll, because he's literally going to tell you anyway.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
guys, really,
He like, I presume you then just say, I know nothing of this, of Abraxas.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Okay.
I would admit that, having not known.
Abraxas is the master of the final incantation, the demon lord of forbidden law, magic, and serpents. He possesses encyclopedic knowledge of formulas and destructive secrets. He learns and hoards forbidden magics, steals secrets from those who keep it. Your goddess, one of art, one of beauty, one of joy. If these are the tenets that govern your life, little demon, then why do I smell the guilt of the secret kept?
Because I have kept many secrets, most of which have been ever found out, and I have been duly punished for.
Then, perhaps, little demon, you are far closer to Abraxas than you are to your shaman. For your privacy, your secrets would be celebrated among your followers. Not condemned, not punished,
To me, the punishment, as sad as it may be, was justified. I will never turn my back on
justified.
Shaylin.
You speak as though you are a child. Being lectured and not standing on your own as a champion of your god. Join with Abraxas and claim something greater.
I don't like this guy.
After all, many say it is better to rule in hell than to serve in heaven.
Oi, that's usually what people who don't go to heaven say.
I would
Excuse
never.
me, Sir Goaty. Someone would translate for me. I don't speak goat.
Oh, yes.
Meh.
I can speak on your behalf.
Have you seen a body of a person that was being dragged away by potentially ghouls? That's what we came down looking for a body.
There's a goblin just beyond this chamber. He had no body with him at the time.
Right.
At the time.
But yes, I will decline your offer, sir. I specifically mean to say sir with a little bit of venom.
You would decline my offer without knowing the cost. It sounds as though you accuse me of manipulating you, of brainwashing you. But listen to how quickly you refuse a gift. The brainwashing doesn't come from those who have something to give. It comes from those who have nothing to offer. To bend your pliance. I bet you're the kind of champion that can't remember the last time the church stood for them, that offered them some measure of peace, comfort. I offer you knowledge beyond knowledge, and the cost? Simple. The ball on the table. Simply take it. Carry it with you and tell no one you have it. And that is it. Champion of Abraxas. Acknowledged, venerated by all that bear the symbol.
I would beg to differ on. I would say that you know nothing about how I feel about Shaylin. I never forget the moment I was taken in. It stays with me forever. And I would never turn my back on what she has given me.
Even if she was to turn her back on you. Sounds like brainwashing to me. Because of course, if a creature such as myself were to raise an orphan child, oh no, then of course it would be some evil machination. Me manipulating that small child into doing the bidding of evil. But no, when Shaylin does it, suddenly it's acceptable. They'll never forget the debt. But nonetheless, I am not here to tell you what to do. I am not here to force you into anything. And least of all, I am not here to give you a sense of a debt owed. If you take that ball, know that it is because you wish to carry it, and not because you fear for your death. for I bid you and your kind no harm here. Come, pass through, leave. You will receive no hindrance from me so long as you stay your blades to yourself. But the thing I offer to you, young demon, is not mere trinkets. It is not servitude. It is destiny. I have waited in this chamber since Earthfall, the time before the heavens were rent apart by the god Aridin. I have been here in darkness, and the first person to enter via the door to Abraxas is one carrying the blood of a demon. I wish you no harm, little demon, because I see destiny in you even if you cannot see it in yourself. But do as you will. I will remain. I will wait.
Well,
And
It
we know
seems-
he-
it seems like you are used to waiting, but I appreciate you letting me and my companions through without any conflict. Maybe there is hope for you yet as well.
All right. He steps aside. You do get this sense of like that the altar and the bowl, the thing that he cannot touch. You kind of get a very powerful magical sense from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you describe that for us, please? Like the bowl and the shrine.
Sure. So let's see. The silver bowl sitting on top of the altar looks very ornate and very old, but despite its age is in top condition. The knife sitting atop the bowl is a low-grade cold iron dagger with runes etched upon it in Abraxas's name. Inside of the bowl itself are 6 smooth garnet beads, each of varying worth and size. And that is all that you can see.
Now,
I
does
will
does
say
knife
that
have any
the
spe-
offer is very still kind of tempting in Titus's mind, but sorry, Matt.
does the knife have any special significance?
Apart from the symbols of Abraxas, you cannot see anything without examining it, like, personally. The creature does not seem like he is going to stop anyone from approaching the altar or examining anything on the table. Although, that being said, it is a fucking 8-foot tall goat man with a sword that is on fire.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah.
and pretty much for everyone else who doesn't speak Abyssal, all it was doing was going,
With
Yeah,
with
just
Titus
like,
responding
goat.
in like.
yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
shit.
Well,
And then occasionally responding in common back to the party about certain things.
well, that sounds like a Titus issue. Anyway, no Nevada. Didn't get to. What's down this corridor?
All right, you turn around and head
Yeah.
back down the corridor, as does apparently most of the other people.
Because we're all like, yeah, nope.
Nope. All right, yeah. As you begin to head down, you can see that there is a door directly to the south of where you are. There is a door to the right and left, not the way that you came in. And there's a corridor around the bend to the left as well. Let me get rid of this guy too. As you leave, by the way, he closes the door.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely not going to open up that again, so hopefully it doesn't explode. So,
Crap off, it's not on there anymore.
All right.
by the way, when we're out of here, Peyton, I might have some words.
Everybody has words. I'm like half expecting it at this point.
No,
Uh,
I
We need to
just
get
have
through
bullets.
this. We need to get the body.
Well, let's see what's inside this door. Do you want to kick this too?
Actually,
sure, if you let me.
First of all, can I taste any magic around this door with my senses?
Taste.
Yeah.
As you do
That's
so,
weird.
you lick your lips and turn your nose as you begin to try and gain the senses of magic in the area. There is no magic on the door, but you do sense something inside.
All right. Peyton, after you.
Yep.
I can't taste anything on the door. How about we try seeing if the door is locked this time?
Yeah.
Walk up to the door.
That's a
And I try opening it.
Is this B6 or B5 that we're checking out?
B6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, my apologies.
Oh.
I thought it was B5. B6.
Yeah, same.
Let me just check. Let me just check B6 real quick.
It is
But then
Um,
I noticed that Navander was standing next
No,
to
no,
B6,
same-
so I'm like,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
no, same thing. You can hear something on the other side.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
As you open the door to B5 and B6 simultaneously.
Oh.
B5, as you open the door, is locked.
Oh.
B6, as you open the door, opens to reveal a wooden desk sitting near a tipped-over chair lying on the ground. Layers of dust cover the desk, and several scrolls and ledgers lay about the area. A large map is displayed on the wall opposite. While the colors are faded, it's still mostly legible. And a door sits here to the south as well.
Yeah, I walk
The
into
map
room.
on the wall shows the regions surrounding this, the area around where you currently are, but the map seems very old and outdated. I would say, just giving this to you as well, based on what the demon said earlier on, this map likely reflects what a map of the world would have been before Earthfall. So before the continents were
Ooh.
broken apart and split apart and stuff.
Looking at the dust on the
continent.
ground, does it seem like it's been disturbed?
Not in a while.
Sorry, Zach, I talked over you. You were saying?
Not in a while.
Well, I was saying, so the map is all the continents are together, right? That's just one big, huge land mass on the map.
Yeah, it's like Pangea, right?
No, it's not one big landmass, but there are some continents that aren't there in the time now.
Oh, okay. Got it.
As you look at the map as well, you can see that on the map, the current coastline is marked as a place known as the Rasp, and the place where Sandpoint is located is labeled HF Compound.
HF compound. That's weird. Is the map like affixed to the wall, or is it like small enough to be, taken with us?
It's quite large. You could take it with you potentially, for sure.
For curiosity's sake, I refuse to take one thing out of a room, but I will roll this up and take this.
Careful,
Okay.
because it's fairly old. It might fall apart. If this is a map to way back when age, then
I will not be
parchment not
instructed
be-
by you about how to be careful.
okay.
And yes, I
Your
will
loss.
I will carefully roll it up. But
All right. A small scrap of paper falls from the map as you roll it up. It simply says, scrolled in Old Common, captured spies whisper of a sizable Shalast cohort stationed here, led by someone named Lyra Leroux. Must secure authorization from Mistress for a raid. And it seems as though it was just tacked on to the map, which when you roll it up, just sort of falls off.
Yeah,
Oh crap,
yeah.
we could have known who that was. Go on.
I pick it up and I just show it to everyone else. I'm like, does this mean anything else to you? I don't know the history of this region very well.
Any symbols on it?
Mostly just like landmarks and things like that.
Oh, okay. Why am I on the
Maybe
piece of
check the
paper?
desk.
Yeah.
No, nothing on the piece of paper.
Oh.
I think Peyton is gonna check the desk, see if he can find anything related to that.
On the desk, you find the ledgers as before, but any you touch crumble to dust almost immediately when you make contact with them.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Hey, Peyton,
See?
remember to
Titus,
be
this is what I
careful
said.
when you touch
Shut up.
things.
God damn it.
You also find what appears to be a key ring with 2 keys upon it.
Aha.
That could be useful.
I'm going to
Give me
take the keys and
Give me that.
attempt to... What?
Give me
No,
the
I found him.
keys.
No, I found him. I'm going to unlock the door behind me.
The door behind you is already unlocked. The key does nothing. to
Oh,
it.
well, I accidentally relocked it, and then I unlocked
Yeah,
it.
well, so you lock
The,
it,
um,
everyone.
The
but
storeroom
Zach-
It
that
was
is
locked.
behind you is mostly empty, but 2 things of note can be found here. The first is what appears to be an old fragile scroll, on which there is notes on navigating something known as the 3 steps, along with a list of 3 names of insubordinate soldiers whom he planned to give faulty instruction to. The notes are written in a language. Does anyone speak Thessalonian? Nope.
What the what, Ian?
Exactly. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, it's written
Yeah.
in another language, and yeah, basically that is what you currently have. The second item is what looks to be a ring of some kind.
Ooh. Well, Titus, I think this is for you.
He reaches
Possibly.
into his jacket and goes, oh shit, sorry, I don't know where I got this.
I found it in
Definitely.
the room. It was along with these other things. No.
Okay.
I will give you the piece of parchment, the scroll.
Mhm.
And Zayak or Cinderella, do you know how to read, like, see what items can do? Like, can you read items? Magic? I guess? I don't know.
Peyton's
I don't even know if it's a...
Peyton's very knowledgeable about rare and magic scrolls and artifacts.
We just came across a magical door. This ring has got to be magic.
I was actually expecting Peyton just go,
Does it?
yoink, mine.
Yeah, I was half expecting that.
That doesn't mean.
All right,
It's
if
fine.
you guys don't want it,
I'm
I'll
just
put on the ring.
bullying Neil a little.
Doesn't
I
mean the
know.
ring is magical.
All right, I put the ring on.
Cool. The ring is now on.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine.
Have you checked? Peyton, did you try the door? Yeah, right there.
The
The
one
one
behind
behind
us,
us? Yeah.
was. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Titus.
Yeah, the one
Nice.
behind us, B6A, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
where
was
you
I got
found
the ring.
Yeah, that's where you got the ring.
Oh, that's where you got the ring. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm assuming Titus, when he checked B5, would have told you that door was locked.
Yeah,
Now you
yeah.
got-
I would
now
have
you got
brought that up.
keys.
That yeah, that the
Oh.
keys that you have might unlock the door that's back behind us.
Okay, let's try it.
Sure enough.
I try to unlock it.
As you head over there, you open the door.
Ah,
And inside,
good.
you find an armory. Thick layers of ash cover the mostly empty weapon racks that are in this room, although an old sword and a small stack of arrows sit on the shelf in the southern east corner. A single 7-pointed star carved into the ceiling illuminates, and at its center flickers a strange blue flame that periodically trails what appears to be snowflakes, which melt away into nothingness before they reach the floor. Scorch marks radiate from under the door to the south as if a great explosion may have once upon a time occurred here.
I look at Peyton.
Good thing that trap's been disarmed.
Cool. The lone remaining sword appears to be the source of the magic that Navander found earlier on as well. There is also a quiver with some arrows.
Oh shit.
And a couple of runes that seem to be basically stacked on the wall nearby that can be applied to things. Runes basically are, for want of a better word, stickers that you put onto things to enchant them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, this could be a veritable treasure trove. Well,
I vote Peyton go first into the room.
Sure, I walk in.
All right,
you melt.
you head into the room.
Ah!
Frozen.
Nothing so far.
Okay.
Whoa, why am I getting moved?
Zayak gets moved in and dies. Ah! Zayak, you're moving too far.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, should we take these? I don't think anyone's using them right now.
I have no need for them, but if any of these things seem useful to anyone else.
I'll take the runes if no one else is gonna. I think they'll help later. Obviously, we probably don't know what they do now. So, yeah. Oh yeah, at least take the runes, I guess.
All right. Cool. Let's see. So, is this the position of everyone? Like, only Titus and Peyton are in the room? Sorry, Titus, Peyton, and Ziak?
In terms of who
I
can
didn't
fit
say-
into the.
I-
Yeah.
I didn't say I went in. I didn't.
Oh, I thought you said you went in to investigate.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I am hanging back near the rear, waiting for someone
I-
to jump us. And I've
No, I
already watched
understand.
someone
Fair.
explode a
I,
door as they were going forward, so I'm good where I
Yeah.
am.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
stay
only
in the
said
middle, watching
Peyton
both
do it.
sides.
Wait,
so-
hang on. Are the scorch marks on the inside of the open or of the
Outside.
door underneath?
They seem to
or
come from outside of it.
Okay, so it looks like the blast happened
On the other side of the
than
door. Yeah.
and the scorch
Mhm.
marks came through the bottom. Okay.
Yep, cool.
Because I
All
was
right.
gonna say if it looks like the inside, then maybe holy shit.
Cool.
But yeah.
As you reach out and grab hold of the runes, you gather 2 striking runes.
Ooh.
But the moment that this happens, the doors shut fast.
Ah, crap.
And as they do so, they seal. And all of a sudden, the blue light above you begins to glow. As if it is trying to cast a freezing spell. But it fails. Unfortunately, time has not been kind to this particular trap. So there is no immediate effect. However, the temperature begins to plummet. It starts to get
I put 'em-
very cold.
I put the runes back.
Very well, you do so. But as this happens, Cinderiel, you watch as the door slowly starts to cake in ice in
Oh, no.
front of you.
Okay.
And
type of-
as this happens, Titus, you in particular start to feel incredibly cold. Being an Azarketi, you are cold-blooded, which means that you start to feel tired and lethargic. Your eyes start to get heavy, and you almost feel like just literally freezing up. Peyton, the chill kind of cuts you to your bone. And as the doors seal and this deadly trap begins underway, that is where we're going to end today's session.
How many traps
All right.
is Peyton gonna
Guys,
trigger?
thank you so much for joining us
All of
today. I hope you
them.
had a wonderful and spectacular time. I know that I did as well. Yeah, the rest of you just pack up your stuff, go check out the other rooms. All right. Well,
Peyton, the trap triggering rogue.
No,
Trap
I think
Yeah.
I think if I saw the door shut, I'm like, "Are you guys okay?" I'll be banging on the door. Yeah.
Peyton
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
absolutely.
rogue that triggers
I was
the
about to
traps
counter it
start
since I'm
moving.
over here.
Hey, I gotta make it fun for Michael too somehow.
No, yeah, it's fine. No,
Dario.
look. Truth be told, traps
truth be
are
trolled.
designed. Yeah, shut up. Truth be told, traps are designed to be to trigger, to fall into.
Yeah.
Even in this case, I kind of like the fact that in the adventure it does say that the trap itself isn't at its full potency, because what it actually should have done is instantly frozen you.
Oh.
That's what it originally did back in the day. And I like the fact that they're like, well, it doesn't do that anymore. Now it just lowers the temperature, and that's kind of cool. So, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And when we come back next week, we'll have a really cool chance to see this trap in action, because I've kind of modified it a little bit to behave very similar to an old trap that was in the Labyrinth of Madness from the old 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons. So you'll get to experience that firsthand. So yay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. I will be here next on Sunday for Gatewalkers with another group of Patreons playing more 2nd edition fun and amazing stuff. Can there be a dollar? Damn it, Neil. You know what? Maybe. I'll see if I can. I'll make a whole thing. Maybe I'll even actually. You know what, Mac? We'll chat. We'll see if you can make me some emotes. Maybe I'll have a Neil emote. You know, maybe we'll see. All right. Yeah, so what are we doing? Yeah, so Sunday we got Gatewalkers, so be sure to tune for that. Until then, we are going to go and raid one of our friends. Let's see who is doing stuff in the Twitch space. Let's see who is out and about. Darling Creepshow is up, doing some painting. Epic Fumbles is doing some stuff. Any Pathfindery folk? Oh, okay, so here we go. We have Artemis and Trary, ironic name given their streaming Pathfinder, who are running a Pathfinder 2e game on Foundry for the very first time. They only have one viewer, so we're gonna go and join them. They have a mature content warning, so we're going to go in with that in mind. But yeah, you know, like I don't know who these guys are, but let's you know do, because it's been a while since we've done like a new raid. So let's go raid this guy, see how we go, and yeah, have a good time. So guys, thank you so much for listening. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, as always, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
If you're Neil,
Bye.